Today on Studio G, reporter Farron Enos tells us about a new course offered this semester that was inspired by Hunter S. Thompson.
Jamie Seymour gives us an update on what's happening across the nation.
And Alexis Mers will sit down with Raylan Lee, director of UNLV Career Services. All this and more coming up on Studio G.
Studio G, starts now!
Welcome to this Wednesday edition of Studio G. I'm Shelly Salvito.
And I'm Shaireen Lum.
Open enrollment for the new Affordable Care Act, better known as Obamacare, kicked off yesterday. The new law amends big changes to the way our healthcare system operates. Many Americans are unaware of what's in store. Tommy Laren tells us what we need to know.
Obamacare will affect every man, woman, and child in the United States, from the 20-somethings to the elderly. Yet, according to a March 2013 Kaiser Family Foundation poll, 26% of Americans don't know how it will impact them. Here's the White House's breakdown of what this law means for you.
Say you've got private health insurance already. Maybe you have it through your job or your parents. Obamacare means you get a host of new benefits and protections. For example, insurance companies are now required to cover women's wellness visits, mammograms, birth control for women, immunizations for kids, all without charging you a penny more. That means no extra copays or fees. Young adults can now stay on their parents' plan until they turn 26. Insurance companies can't limit the amount of care they'll cover over your lifetime. And open enrollment starts October 1st. You can learn more right now by visiting healthcare.gov or calling 1-800-318-2596.
The Obama administration hopes to have 7 million people enrolled by March 2014. Of that 7 million, about 2.5 million need to be young, healthy Americans to offset the cost of the sick and elderly. According to a Kaiser Family Foundation poll, over half of 18 to 29-year-olds still don't know that Obamacare is the law. By January, all Americans will be required to buy health insurance or pay a fee. With open enrollment already in progress, the Obama administration is hoping that young people don't simply opt out. For Studio G, I'm Tommy Laren.
We will keep you updated with the latest information regarding the new healthcare law.
The recent government shutdown has been affecting us here in the Valley. 170 full-time employees at Lake Mead are now in indefinite furlough, causing the parks to close down, leaving approximately 15,000 visitors at the gates. The closure of Lake Mead has caused about $500,000 in revenue. Other parks and recreational sites to join the closure are Red Rock Canyon National Recreational Area, Death Valley National Park, and the Grand Canyon National Park.
The Las Vegas Zoo has closed their doors after all the employees mysteriously quit. The zoo is privately owned by Pat Dingle, who refuses to talk. The only reason people found out what was going on is when they posted a sign saying the zoo is closed while we upgrade, but they will not be reopening. Kathy Scott is an author working on a book about chimpanzee captivation. She has been by every day to check on Terry, the only chimpanzee there.
Terry is going to a chimpanzee sanctuary out of state, which is the best thing that could happen to him. And all the other animals, my understanding is a few of them are underweight, the conditions weren't the best. And this is a private zoo, it's very difficult to run one. It's wonderful to see that these animals are going on to a better place.
The USDA has stepped in and announced they will be transferring all of the animals. So far, one alligator has found a new home at the Arizona Zoo.
The Susan G. Komen Foundation has shocked and disappointed a local strip show. The Crazy Girls at the Riviera are celebrating their 26th anniversary and wanted to donate a portion of those ticket sales to the charity. However, the foundation denied the offer, stating its national policy of not partnering with businesses that sexualize women. The show is currently looking for another breast cancer nonprofit to donate to. And when we come back from break, reporter Jordan Hardy tells us why UNLV is ranked 8th in the nation.
Don't click that mouse. Studio G will be right back.
The School of Engineering, located on the northwest side of campus, offers a wide variety of classes and activities. The Great Hall inside the Thomas T. Boone Engineering Complex features an array of the school's accomplishments and work, such as the annual cement canoe competition and bridge design competition that select students participate in. Named after Howard Hughes, this school takes climbing to new heights.
My name is James Grant.
King Louie here.
This is Jennifer.
Crystal May Maguerza.
I'm Savannah. Zoe here.
This is your boy Miles Lowe.
Christian FGY.
Kaylin Hype. And I'm Jay Luna.
My Mind's Music.
Gonzo Radio.
Combox Radio.
Join us for happy hour.
Miles Lowe Midweek Show.
Ill Vibe Theory.
On KUNV.
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 KUNV HD2.
91.5 The Rebel.
Broadcast on Revcast.com.
This semester, students have the opportunity to analyze writer Hunter S. Thompson and the American Dream myth. Farron Enos has more.
This fall semester offers students the chance to break the rules, Gonzo style. Professor Greg Borchard, a UNLV journalism professor, is teaching his special topics class entitled American Gonzo, and features the works of Hunter S. Thompson, best known for writing Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, as well as many other writers. The class focuses around one major theme.
The American dream, this idea of hard work leading to success, or the rags to riches myth, and students in the class this semester are looking at that theme from a journalistic perspective.
According to Borchard, Thompson played a big role in creating the Las Vegas culture we see today.
His writing at the time actually contributed to the culture that we have now, our understanding of what Las Vegas is, especially 35, 40 years after the fact, where people are re-examining this idea of the American dream relative to what's happening in this town now.
While students will get a better understanding of Thompson and the American dream concept, they will also learn how to write Gonzo-styled pieces and find their own voice.
We'll send folks off to the Strip to do something approximately similar to Thompson, minus the drugs, of course. But actually, there is a local writer who set up a nice blueprint for us in his Blue Angel book. O'Brien has done some nice work retracing the footsteps of Thompson. We may do something similar. In fact, that's the final project I've got in mind for the class.
The American dream may be an older concept, but it's alive and well in this Gonzo-styled class. For Studio G, I'm Farron Enos.
Thanks, Farron. Sounds like an interesting class to take.
The Goodwill of Southern Nevada's mobile store program is the only one of its kind in the nation.
We go to UNLV twice a year because we always have a good turnout from the students. It's very easy for us to set up, and because we do it so many years, it's kind of like clockwork now. We come in, we set up, we tear down, and it's a smooth and easy partnership to have. And the students, we always get really good feedback from the students.
The Goodwill's mobile store will be back in February. Donations are welcome and will be counted off as a tax write-off. For more information about the Goodwill mobile store, go to sngoodwill.org. Las Vegas is known as a tourist city, but who would have thought that UNLV brought in people from all over too?
Asian. African American.
Hispanic.
Asian.
Bulgarian.
Iranian. Tongan.
Other, Eritrean.
According to the 2014 U.S. News & World Report, UNLV ranks 8th in the United States for student body diversity.
UNLV is home to many ethnicities, which explains why it earns diversity designation for its 3rd consecutive year. We asked students what brought them to UNLV.
I'm a hospitality management major, and I know that UNLV is well known for that. And I like it so far, so I think I made the right choice.
The diversity. I mean, I'm from a state where we're just all Hispanic. There's not a lot of diversity at all, and I wanted to be exposed to different cultures.
The report for these rankings are taken from the 2012 to 2013 school year, and the diversity index ranges from 0 to 1. UNLV's diversity index is 0.72, with more diversity than University of San Francisco, UCLA, and California, Berkeley. The top 3 schools are Rutgers State University of New Jersey, Newark, Andrews State University, and Stanford University. UNLV students let us know what they feel like attending such a diverse campus.
I really like it because I'm learning a lot with other people. I'm making more and more friends of diverse cultures.
With the diversity here, it's amazing because you have the Asians, you have the blacks, you have whites. Everybody is different. I enjoy it because it broadens my understanding of what culture is.
UNLV is a campus that brings together people from all over, no matter the ethnicity. For Studio G, I'm Jordan Hardy.
UNLV is also looking to expand the diversity by hiring a more diverse faculty.
After the break, China Green has your 7-day weather forecast.
And Jamie Seymour gives us the details on national news. Stay tuned.
This is your house too. Located on the campus of UNLV on Brussels Street sits Housel House, the Center for Social Justice. A place where everyone can participate, explore cultural identity, share different experiences, and learn leadership skills. No judgments. You are accepted, you are important, and you are welcomed.
Stand up, speak out, and change the world.
Your community's farmers market. Welcoming, lively, friendly. A place where neighbors and friends come together to celebrate their community. With over 50 vendors, organic, sustainable, fresh produce are available just for you. Support and buy local at Fresh 52.
Through competitive events, community involvement, and leadership development.
I joined DECA because I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. So I got to meet people, network, and definitely work on my public speaking.
To join DECA, it's a very simple process. You have to pay a $25 membership fee. You can either come to our next meeting, our website, which is unlvdeca.co.vu.
We're open to all majors who are interested in business, finance, or hospitality-related fields.
Good afternoon, Rebels. I'm China Green. I'll be giving you the weather today. At this very moment, we're at 86 degrees, very sunny. However, the winds may become a little bit of an issue today, going 16 miles per hour. So maybe the hat, not a good idea today. Today we're looking at a high of 86 and a low of 67. Not quite that beautiful California weather that we wish we had, but at least we're staying out of the 90s, right? And so let's move on. For the current weather of southern Nevada, we're looking at some 50s and 60s. That's a nice change. We're in 61 in Lake Tahoe, 58 in Fallon, 58 in Eureka, 66 at Tonopah. As far as we're concerned, we're pretty much staying in the 70s and 80s, 86 in Las Vegas, 82 in Kingman. And then this is our satellite weather for today. Not a whole lot going on. We see some scattered rain in North Dakota heading over into Minnesota. Not that bad. Not a lot going on where we're at. And then we see some scattered rain down here in the south on the coast of Louisiana. Not a big deal today. And then for tomorrow's forecast, we're seeing a lot of rain. A lot of rain. We see a lot of clouds, but Augusta is staying sunny and strong for us, so that's good. And then over here, we're all sunny like we always are in California. That's how it always is, right? And then this is your extended forecast for the week. We're at 82 degrees. On Friday and Saturday, we're actually seeing some 70s, some lower 70s. That's a huge change. We need that. And then as the week rolls up, we're going into the 80s. But once again, at least we're not even touching the 90s, right? Well, that's all the weather we have for you today. Now let's send it over to Jamie with your national news.
Thanks, China. Perhaps the largest issue going on in the United States right now is the government shutdown. The effects of the shutdown have been felt by almost everyone, from children to the elderly. On a weekly basis, hundreds of patients undergo clinical trials at the National Institutes of Health. In light of the government shutdown, recently registered patients are being put on hold until the government resumes operation. Of the 200 newly registered patients, 30 are children, including 10 with cancer. As of yesterday, patients were told that they will have to wait until the government starts up again to begin their trials. On a different end of the spectrum, the elderly are angered by the government shutdown as well. Busloads of World War II veterans broke past barricades to cross into the World War II memorial in protest of the government shutdown. National memorials like the one for World War II were closed down due to the National Park Service closures. Even members of Congress were outraged with the federal government for fencing off the memorial. Passengers at the Jacksonville International Airport in Florida were part of quite the scare, which turned out to be a hoax. Jelko Kosovic, the suspect, was arrested on Tuesday after the incident. Authorities say that Kosovic refused to be screened and claimed he had a bomb. When his bag was searched, all that authorities found was a luggage scale. The airport was evacuated while airport police and the FBI investigated this matter. Hours later, officials issued an all-clear for the airport.
The subject stated, "I came to the security guard and said I got a bomb in here." The subject further explained that inside his camouflage backpack he had a device which he said was supposed to be a bomb, but it's not. He described the device as a luggage scale containing 2 flat round batteries and a microchip inside.
A seemingly typical elderly couple shocked many when they were charged with murder this week for cold cases dating back more than 30 years. Alice and Gerald Uden, both in their 70s, were charged with killing their former spouses in separate incidents. And Gerald was also charged with killing his ex-wife's 2 children in 1980. Both are awaiting extradition to Wyoming, where the murders took place. That's all the national news I have for you this week. Tune in tomorrow for an update on the government shutdown by reporter Bree Padilla. When we return from the break, Alex Mers is joined by Raylyn Lee of Career Services. Stay with us.
The School of Engineering, located on the northwest side of campus, offers a wide variety of classes and activities. The Great Hall inside the Thomas T. Boone Engineering Complex features an array of the school's accomplishments and work, such as their annual cement canoe competition and bridge design competition that select students participate in. Named after Howard Hughes, this school takes learning to new heights.
Louie here. This is Jennifer.
Crystal May McGuerza.
I'm Savannah.
Zoe here.
It's your boy Miles Lowe.
Christian FGY.
Kaylin Hype.
And I'm Jay Luna.
My Mind's Music.
Gonzo Radio.
Combox Radio.
Join us for happy hour.
The Miles Lowe Midweek Show.
Ill Vibe Theory.
On KUNV.
KUNV.
KUNV HD2.
91.5 The Rebel.
Broadcast on revcast.com.
Welcome back from the break. I'm joined with Raylyn Lee, the Interim Director of Career Services. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Alrighty, so what kind of things does the Career Services offer for UNLV students?
Career Services offers a myriad of services to students, both undergraduate students, graduate students, and alumni. We offer resume reviews, possibly critiques if you have to blow some dust off of a resume. Also mock interviews, helping you become prepared for an interview so you can also get the nerves out before you go out so you've got your best foot forward. And also career counseling. So we want to help you learn about career options that match your major. And we can also assist you with some major choice development.
That's awesome. And are these services free? Because I understand resumes, we get really scared about that. So we can do this stuff for free?
Yes, all services are free to students.
Awesome. And you mentioned that we've got undergrad as well as graduate students, alumni. Do the services differ, or is everything the same?
For the most part, everything is the same. We do have a job search database that students can use to find jobs, and this access is free to students when they graduate up to 1 year after graduation. And then we would encourage them to join the Alumni Association, because that's also access to this job search database is one of the many benefits that they receive.
That's great. And what kind of jobs are you guys helping students look for? Do we have a wide variety of jobs?
There is a wide variety. They're both on-campus and off-campus jobs. They range from part-time to full-time, and even national and international jobs and local. So it goes the full spectrum, and we have approximately about 850 job postings that cycle through our system every day.
It's pretty exciting. You mentioned national and international. How far can we go?
As far as you can think.
That is really exciting. Have any of our students gone, internationally before?
Yes, we have had them. They travel over to England to do internships and beyond.
That is really exciting. And have any of these internships launched into jobs for our UNLV Rebels?
Yes, that happens. And one thing that is very difficult to track across a career services is that outcome from the job placement. So we encourage students, once they find that type of employment, to always let us know so that we can report back that information.
It's definitely important to keep in contact. That way you guys can know, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Alrighty. And do we need to have walk-ins? Are there appointments? How can we make sure we get into the door?
Sure. We are open your business hours 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and we do encourage students to make an appointment. That way they know how to work around their school schedule. But we also do have walk-in hours from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So students are welcome to walk by. They may have to wait a moment for a free counselor, but doors are always open.
And if we wanted to make an appointment, how would we go about doing that?
You can drop in and make an appointment, or you can call our main office number, which is 895-3495 anytime, and make an appointment that way.
Great. And is there a website that we can go to as well?
Yes, it is hire.unlv.edu. That has that information on there as well.
Great. And I know that we've got a career fair coming up. How often do we have career fairs here?
We have 3 career fairs, an internship fair. So one is in the fall, the career fair is in the fall, which is coming up. And then in the springtime, another major career fair, that's our largest event. And then helping the students when May is approaching, if they're graduating, moving into summer, we've got an internship fair.
And the one coming up, do you have a date for it yet?
Yes, it is Tuesday, October 8th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the Student Union Ballroom. And we encourage all students and alumni to come, and we do gently request business attire because that's what employers are looking for with that first impression. And we hope all students can pop in. You just need your Rebel card. If you do forget your Rebel card that day, that's fine. We'll still let you in.
And last question, what kind of employers can we expect to be at this fair?
There are over 100 employers already signed up. We've got a waiting list, so that's great demand wanting to hire our students. And it ranges from retail to hospitality, marketing, finance. We've got a full spectrum of employers waiting to hire our Rebel students.
Alrighty, well, we are going to wrap it up and we're going to send it back to a short break. Thank you guys very much.
Promotes personal and professional development through competitive events, community involvement, and leadership development.
I joined DECA because I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. So I got to meet people, network, and definitely work on my public speaking.
To join DECA, it's a very simple process. You have to pay a $25 membership fee. You can either come to our next meeting, our website, which is unlvdeca.co.vu.
We're open to all majors who are interested in business, finance, or hospitality-related fields.
We provide 1,300 hot meals a day through 3 of our kitchens. We have about 650 people sleeping in beds provided by the Salvation Army every night. We have 127,000 of people that we touch every year. It's huge, and people have no idea that we do more than have thrift stores and ring bells at Christmas.
This is your house too. Located on the campus of UNLV on Brussels Street sits Housel House, the Center for Social Justice. A place where everyone can participate, explore cultural identity, share different experiences, and learn leadership skills. No judgments. You are accepted, you are important, and you are welcomed.
Stand up, speak out, and change the world.
As the recession hit, Harry and David closed down all 3 of their locations. After a year, they finally reopened their doors.
David, located in the Las Vegas Premium Outlet South, has opened just in time for the holidays.
We're such a good gifting company. Everyone can, there's something for everyone here. We make custom gifts, and they're great for offices and anytime you need a group gift. And they're very reasonably priced.
I love to go shopping actually for Christmas. I like to make gift baskets for my family. So
this is a custom basket here that we have. It's for the special mom that likes to do a lot of baking, and it has some of our new products in it.
Other than buying personalized gifts, many customers go to Harry and David for their favorites.
Our biggest sellers is always our enrobed fruit and our chocolate-covered cherries, and our truffles are always big. And the mousse sponge. Everybody loves the mousse sponge.
What are your favorites?
Definitely probably the pepper onion relish and the truffles.
The local customers like to come in and buy our chips and salsas when they're having special last-minute parties and company coming in town.
From regular customers to holiday shopping, Harry and David has it all.
It looks like things are moving along, and we're expecting great things out of the store.
It looks like the recession may be coming to a close as Las Vegas opens specialty stores like Harry and David. I'm Ashley Schaefer, and this is Studio G.
Thanks, Ashley. If you are craving a sweet treat or in need to pick up a gift, check out Harry and David. Shelly, have you ever been there? Harry and David?
No, I haven't, but I think I have to make a trip there soon.
Yeah, we're both from Hawaii. I don't think we have that there.
No, but
probably not. But it sounds really good.
Yes, it does. Well, that is all of the news that we have for you on this edition of Studio G. I'm Shelly Salvito.
And I'm Shaireen Lum. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Rebels.
Honey Love here with your campus kickers. Now, we all heard the news. Britney Spears will begin a 2-year residency right here in Las Vegas at the Planet Hollywood starting December 27th. I'm here on the campus of UNLV where Britney fans are everywhere singing their favorite Britney tune. Hey! Are you a Britney Spears fan?
Yeah, I'm a Britney Spears fan.
How about you sing us your favorite Britney song?
Give me, give me, give me.
I just can't sleep. I'm so excited. I'm in too deep.
Oops, I did it again. I wanna go, oh.
Baby, thinking of you keeps me up all night.
Give me more.
I did not expect that. That boy could sing. Don't touch my mic, though.